It's time. All right. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? So, welcome back, everyone. Actually, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here. No, we'll go back here. All right. So no map today, as it's no longer needed. Plus, it will save us some trouble. Yeah. Let's see here. I need to double check, make sure that I'm not missing anything. Doesn't look like it. Nope. But yes, welcome everyone to another week of Biohazard. And as a quick recap, last week, Frederick was able to retrieve the shotgun from the main house after a big one-on-one battle with Joe. And in the old house, Jezebel and Pete had an encounter with Margaret. Pete, wrenched in pure rage, wrenched the lantern that Margaret was trying to protect out of Margaret's hands and then smashed it, resulting in some very unforeseen consequences. But Jezebel and Pete were able to create a makeshift flamethrower. So, you guys are now in a recovery period. But also, this old house is free to explore. So, with that, go ahead and act out your reunification after Frederick has collapsed on the floor, losing lots of blood out of the back of their head. Frederick is passed out. All right. So how is Jezebel and or Pete going to treat the head wound? This would be well, if you use it again on Frederick, it'll be the last of it. All right. So go ahead and make a medicine check. That's a 9. Yep. Yeah. Extreme. Yeah, I knew. I know because that's I know the math. That was easy math for me. But yeah. So so the yeah, so you're able to both stabilize and stop the bleeding. Frederick should be waking up a little bit after the treatment. Frederick, you should be waking up a little bit after the treatment. Pete. Pay attention. You're being spoken to. So this house is free to explore without any interference as of right now. Would you guys like to go upstairs? Or maybe even check that tunnel that Jezebel spotted behind the fireplace in the living room. So you go through the tunnel. You're You're no longer suffering a major wound. But as far as healing goes, the way healing goes, if I remember correctly, hold on. I believe you heal 1 point per day. Let me check. That's the wrong. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yep. So yeah, so you recover 1 HP per day. As far as healing with a major wound, yeah, you roll. You regain 1 health. Because medicine checks can only do or only clear a major wound or heal. They can't do both. With that, so you go down the tunnel. Yeah. And then this does seem to slope down a bit. And it leads to a door. Door is locked, and this is a steel door. But however, you do see a propane tank that is full. Really heavy. Yes. It's right next to the door. It's in the hallway. Mm-hmm. Yes. the flamethrower skill. The flamethrower is its own firearm. Yeah, as far as what the skill starts at, let me take a look. Skills. Firearm specializations. Here we go. Flamethrower. Flamethrower starts at 10%. And since there are two, you guys have two propane tanks, I'm pretty sure all of you are encumbered now. All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, give me a moment. Weapons table. All right. Miscellaneous. So, flamethrower does 2d6 plus burn for damage. And it has a range of 25 yards. And it's 1 use per round. You get at least 10 uses. 10 uses per flamethrower propane tank. And And malfunction is 93. The player, yeah, everyone is encumbered. Because I believe Pete was the one who was carrying the half-filled propane tank. Yes. So the thing is, so Kieran, because you're going to be the one using the flamethrower, you are going to have to keep track of them. So right now, the and again, malfunction rating is 93. Now, as far as burn goes, okay. All right, so burn. Target must roll luck to avoid catching on fire. Take minimum damage on following round. Double this each round until extinguished. Wow. So with that, we are ready to, yeah, we're ready to continue on. But yeah, that door, that steel door is locked. So all that's left to explore right now is upstairs. The steel door? Yeah, there's a visible lock. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, this is an ordinary door. Yeah, this is an ordinary door. Yeah. Yes. All right. So you see the steel door starting to rust, and go ahead and make a throw check. Oh, you want to push it or? All right. All right. So you excuse me, eating coffee beans. The let's see here. So you throw it at the dead center of the door, and because of that, the dead center of the door is rusted. But, however, go ahead and make an idea check. $88 again. What are the odds? Do you want to push it or? So Frederick, you're you get the feeling that if you were to work at it, you could now potentially make a hole for someone to crawl through. But they would have to like really squeeze through. Hope you got your tetanus shot. That's the result that the acid did. Is it's made it possible to possibly work at the door now to make a hole. Go ahead and make a Go make a throw check. Nice, but no. No, you just hit it. So the yeah, so you hit the center of the door again. It is more workable now. But still, hope you got your tetanus shot. Would anyone else like to do something with the door? It is locked. That's what. That's why they're trying to throw. That's why they tried. That's why they threw acid at it. Yeah, you were staticking, like really bad before you relogged. It's the grimoire. It's the book that was found in that um dissection room. It's a steel door. All right, so go ahead, make a sanity check as you're reading through this. Success. Success. All right. Then next make a, let's see here. Yep. That's a fail. All right. Roll a d10. You lose 2 sanity. Yeah, you immediately recognize this book as you read through this before, but couldn't because of how disgusting and vile it is. Knowing that someone was able to figure out how to exploit this disease by using the abilities that it gives you. Calling it her gift. But because of that, you're unable to read it at this time. Your character refuses to read it. Or read any further. That's how most grimoires work, by the way. That's how most grimoires work. If you fail the sanity check, your character's going to refuse to read anymore for that duration until like another day passes or a bit of time passes for them to try again. Yeah. That's not very cash money of you. No. You guys are heading towards a cellar right now. Yeah. Your rifle. And it's a rusted steel door now. I'm gonna have you think on it real quick. I'll let you think on it. I'll let you think on it real quick. I'm gonna grab something to drink. All right. All right. So then, yeah. So make a strength check. Make a strength check, and this is gonna be a hard difficulty. Would you like to push it? Would you? So it is still a fumble. It is still a fumble because you needed to get a hard success. But so you go in and you fail so well that you fail so well that the gun does go through or doesn't go through or doesn't hit the locking mechanism. It hits the dead center of the door, and it is now embedded in the door. It is stuck. As you as you go to pull out the back of the butt of the gun. So this is one of those guns that where the magazine comes from the back. It comes in the back. So the hinge snaps, and now this gun can only be fired or so the bullets from the magazine drop onto the floor. So now, from now on, this gun, until you fix it, can only be fired with one in the chamber at a time. I mean, it's a bolt action, so. So, the way a bolt action works is when you because there's still a magazine. It still has a magazine. You put it into the back, and there's a spring that will push the new bullet in place whenever you re-bolt it. But now there's nothing keeping the extra bullets in place. So, yeah, you had to manually put one bullet every time. I believe it was a... yeah. What rifle do you got, Chatty, again? What rifle did you get again? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, so which means until your gun gets fixed, after every time it's fired, you take a full action to reload it. Shit. All right, so Jezebel, you got something that you want to try? There is a tiny hole in the door now. All right, make an English check. Oh, there's a 9. Yeah. All right, make a sanity check. uh, Chatty, because you pushed it, I have to punish you. Your character is now going to refuse to learn French. This is a game where actions have consequences. Your character yeah, that's what happened. Your character is now too pissed off to learn. Every time you try to go back into it, your character's just gonna think back to this day and be like, motherfucker. I mean, it's only French. Besides, your character would more likely study Spanish, seeing as how that they are, given where they live. Okay. All right. All right. So then, all right. So roll a d. So roll a d10 again, or roll a d10 and then divide it by 2, rounding up. All right. You lose 1 sanity. Yeah. So you lose 1 sanity, but you now have a bigger understanding of your disease and how to do stuff that you could do with it. So now, I want you to increase your mythos by 10%. And then I need you to sit tight as I give you a spell. Well, Chatty, that's your question to answer. If you put your hand through it, there's a very big chance of cutting yourself. Which again is why I'm saying I hope you got your tetanus shot. Perhaps. Mm-hmm. Hold on, there's one more thing. There's one more thing I'm sending you. That was not a D3. That was a D4. I've said this. I've said this multiple times. Roll a D6 and divide it by 2. That's a D3. Yep. So, in order to read the chainsaw manual, you'll have to have a full sit down in order to read cover to cover. This would probably take a full day. Have you seen how big the manuals are? I changed. A chainsaw manual isn't just going to show how to use it. It's going to show how to put it together, how to take it apart, how to... Yeah, that's why it's so big. Shut up. All right. Okay. So you gotta make a mythos check. All right, so it does not, so which means the spell does not go off. But, however, you still need to make an infection check. So roll the D100 to see if your infection increases. All right, so it does not increase. It does not increase. Yeah, so basically, anytime you try to cast a spell, the cost and chance to increase infection happens regardless if the spell succeeded or not. No, it's live. Are you viewing it on Twitch or YouTube? Look at the Discord notification. I'm also officially done with Twitch because they've added a new feature that is fucking stupid, that is off by default. They have it so that way people that you block can still watch your streams. Which I do not like that at all. So, plus the knock feature is also very, very dangerous for us VTubers. So, because it forces our actual webcam to get turned on. So, yeah, I'm done with Twitch. What's that? Yep. There. I'm gonna take that as a no. So go ahead and Jezebel, do your next thing that you wish to do. All right. All right, make an intelligence check. Why would you want to do that on the intelligence check? Why would you want to do that on the intelligence check? You want to fail this. Because if you succeed, you go insane. Okay. So with that, now go ahead and make your dodge check. Yes. Remember that. Hold on. No, that's not how it works. This is not D&D. You have to roll a bonus die. That's how inspiration works in this game. So roll the 10's 10. 10's 10. Yeah. Yeah, or you roll it twice. The first one was a 20. So your total is 20. So would you like to spend luck? It's only 5 points. Dodge. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so you shapeshift into this black ooze and are able to squeeze through the hole. Now so you hello? Hello? There we go. Yep. So so now you shapeshift into a black ooze and squeeze through the hole. But I still need you to roll to see if your infection increases. 80. Yeah. So which means which means your infection does not increase. With that, so now I need Pete and Frederick to make sanity checks. Big time. What's your... Wait. Frederick, what is your sanity at? That's a fumble! That's a fumble. Alright, so... Frederick, roll a d6. Yeah, you can fumble on a... Yeah, you can fumble on a sanity check. Oh, fuck. Double it. Yep. You're losing 12 fucking sanity. Ouch. You do not, because you have the ability to shapeshift your arms into black goop, so you're not surprised that Jezebel can shapeshift. You get an indefinite madness. Oh god. Alright. Let me open up the Keeper rulebook. Insanity. Alright. So madness. Summary. Okay. Special recovery. Right, insanity. Phase 1, about of madness. Alright. So go ahead and roll a d10. As you at the start of an indefinite madness, you instantly get a bout of madness. A 10. That was a 10, you said? Frederick? That was a 10, you said? Alright. So, which means you're gonna get 2 manias instead of 1. And because of that, I'm not gonna give you another I'm not gonna give you a phobia for this one. Alright. We're gonna give you... That's your. You are gonna get Thanatomania, which is the belief that one is cursed by death magic. And because this was Jezebel that did this, or triggered this, you're gonna get Xenomania, which is the obsession with foreign things. Mm-hmm. But so you two. All right. So, but yeah. So that's your thing. As far as the madness itself goes, I gotta give you something else for the indefinite madness. Let's see here. Now, more than likely, this indefinite madness is going to last through the rest of this campaign because recovering from indefinite madness takes a month. Yeah. Let's see here. I want to look at your character's sheet real quick. Let me just go into downloads. There's Fetrick. All right. All right. You're gonna have an imaginary friend, Frederick. You're gonna have an imaginary friend in the form of Lila Montgomery. In your, yeah. So yeah, you're having a vivid hallucination that you're having constant conversations with Lila Montgomery. So with that, before your madness starts, Jezebel, go ahead and make a spot hidden check as you're now on the other side of the door. Mm-hmm. Live chat is not off. All right. So with that, you're able to spot some more documents. Let's see here. Yeah, you're able to spot some more documents. Give me a moment. All right, so this document is unfinished, so you're just gonna have to deal with not having it. But you just note that you have another document. You can't quite read it yet, though. All right. Now, you also spotted, let's see here. You're able also to find 5 shotgun shells. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we got let's see here. Let's see here. Well, you're able to find the clip that snapped off of Pete's rifle. So looking at this, you're let's see here. Yes, you can unlock it. All right. All right. So with that, you are. Yeah, there's nothing else to find in this room. This is just a cellar. You could gauge that the cellar's probably meant to be used as a shelter for tornadoes. This is probably a room meant to be used as a shelter for tornadoes. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Feline, are you paying attention?
I am.
Okay. Looking for reactions here. The door is open. It's unlocked. Jezebel is letting you all in.
Oh, well, thank you. And he'll just walk through the door. Easy, nothing out of the ordinary here.
And
Thank
Jezebel's
you.
gonna hand Fedric the
Thank you,
document.
Boom, for letting me know that they couldn't be heard this whole time.
Thank
Yeah, you guys couldn't be heard this whole time. You guys were muted.
Oh, damn.
Well, I feel a lot more confident in myself now because I was feeling so self-conscious about how terrible my French is.
So with that, yeah, there's nothing else to find in this room.
Alright, so Jezebel is handing Fedric the document that she found.
Eat.
All right. I need clarity. Do you take it?
Sure.
All right.
Thank you, she can't read it.
Alright.
Pete could have a look at it for them.
So this looks to be ingredients for the cure.
Uh-huh.
It's Well, what do you got there?
Seems to be a list of how to make the cure.
And in the dining room, you hear a. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. In the dining room, you hear a. In the dining room, you hear a.
I think anybody else hear that?
We?
Yeah, I least know that means yes. Okay. Oh God. Pete will ready his gun. He will make sure a bullet is loaded into it.
Why? You've heard the sound before.
I have.
It's the phone. It's the phone ringing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm a bit jumpy. Pete will quietly go up the stairs to go towards where the phone is ringing,
All right.
and then pick it up.
All right.
Hello?
I've noticed an absence of insects in the area. Mama must be dead.
Yeah, just to run it by you, just in case. So, not knowing what he'd do, out of anger, I kind of smashed that lantern, and then they crystallized. I don't know if that has anything to do with that.
Well, that was the source of her power, yes. But also, because you're the one who smashed it, you now have a bit of her power. So you might be more
Wait,
tempted,
what? So wait, what?
which means you might be more tempted to accept her gift. I'd be careful if I were you.
Will it go away if I cure myself, or is that not connected to the disease?
It is fully connected to the disease.
Okay, so I just gotta resist it until we can get the antidote. I think we just found the list for the ingredients anyway now.
Well, as long as you're able to somehow get to the second floor of that house you're in, you should be able to get one of them. But
Thank- oh, sorry.
after that, see if you can make your way to the mines. Though Lucas might want to play a game with you before allowing you into the mines.
Who's Lucas?
My brother.
Ah,
My
if we
dumbass
just play
brother.
along, is he? If we just play along, is he harmless enough?
Well, let's see. Have you seen the movie Saw?
I certainly don't feel like playing any of his games.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Alright, well, thanks for the heads up into the directions.
Do be careful. Once you have all the ingredients, I'll meet you at the docks.
Alright, see you then.
And then you hear a click, and the phone just buzzes. Just
Alright. He'll head down the stairs towards Frederick and Jezebel. Alright, so I gotta. Sorry, what's their name again? Just wanted to check. Person I was just on the phone with.
We do not know.
Alright, so the lady that's been helping us. I just gotta call. That was them on the phone, and one of the ingredients for the antidote should be on this second floor of this place, and after we could get that, we should head to the mines. But well, it's a bit dangerous there. There's a fella named Lucas that they talked about that we really don't want to run into. The reasoning they gave was simply you ever seen the movie Saw? Yeah, it didn't sound too pretty.
Well, regardless or not, we have to find the things to cure us. With this list, we just need to find some things to make it. So where are we heading off to now?
On the
What?
vault.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jezebel.
On the vault.
On Van. Oh. Do you speak French? I refuse to learn it.
Let's just continue down these stairs.
The only way now is the only way now is back. But I will also remind you that there is. So I will reiterate. You already know where one of the ingredients are, and that's on the second floor of this old house. But you could also. There's also other ingredients in the mines.
Do we have a list of the ingredients? I mean, I know we do have a list, but I mean, like, verbally, what are they?
The document is not done yet, so you're gonna have to wait until next session to officially have it.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't know what a lot of them. But again, that lady did say one of them was on the second floor, and I'd rather check that out before heading to the mines. Sound okay.
Fine by me.
Alrighty then. Let's go then. Let's find a way up. And considering, so I think we're just gonna start heading upstairs and look for a way up to the second floor of the house.
All right. So, Kieran, remind me, what was the missing twin? Which one is the missing twin?
Charon is the one that is still missing. Cerberus is the one that is dead.
All right. So, as you head upstairs, and are finally able to see up further up the stairs, you see a fenced area, and you hear a loud da-da-da-da-da-da, and like footsteps running in your direction, and it's none other than Charon herself, on the other side of himself on the other side of the fence mesh. Like, no. What, why are you here?
One second.
Okie dokie.
For you. Jezebel is shaking like she's seen a ghost.
And Frederick heard the noise. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is there what are the obstacles between her and her son? What are the obstacles between her, Jezebel, and her son?
A fence mesh.
That's it?
Yep.
She's off like a shot. She is bolting, dead sprint, straight toward her son.
And the as you sprint up, a door behind him slams open, and a man in a hoodie with a stubble beard and mustache comes up behind Charon, grabs him by the neck, like using his elbow, and starts dragging him back towards the door. This reunion isn't gonna start yet.
Do we have an opportunity to try and stop them, or are they too fast or too quick?
You can't actually reach them because there's a fence mesh in between you and them.
Oh yeah, you're right. What just happened?
If you want to see your son, you better do something about it. And then he then with a whack to the back of Charon's head, using his other arm, he knocks out Charon and drags him through the door, slamming it shut.
Frederick almost shot Kieran. It isn't until that the door closes that he lowers his handgun. When he heard the footsteps running towards the fence, he immediately drew his pistol at the direction of the noise. And then when Karen ran into view, and then the lady ran up to talk to them, he still had his handgun raised until Karen got dragged through the door. Figured that it wasn't worth the trouble trying to shoot the guy that was dragging Karen away, or whoever this person is.
Frederick, go ahead and make... Actually, hold on. Let me take a look at your character sheet one more time.
Either Jess's reaction, the person's clearly important to them. It's the only reason why he didn't shoot. That.
Go ahead and make a psychology check. Frederick.
Oh boy. Can I do what I'm about to do right before he does that though?
Well, he failed anyways.
Because
So
she is screaming bloody murder at the top of her lungs.
Now, this is a part where I'm kind of glad I don't speak French.
Oh.
I assume she like collapses to her knees trying to reach through the fence.
No, she is shaking the fence so furiously. She is gripping it. She is shaking it. She is going absolutely the fuck feral. You have never seen Jezebel angrier. She looks like she might just tear a hole in the fence if left unchecked. Or at least try to.
I just want to walk up behind Jess and just try and like pull her away from the fence. Just like,
Oh shit, you're touching her?
The-
Oh no, you
nothing
touched
you
her!
can do.
No, you touched her! Nope! Hold that thought.
Ah, shit, here we go.
Hold that thought, homie. She's not in her right mind. She does not like being touched, and you just put a hand on her. Stop
are
me if
correct.
I'm incorrect. Okay. She's going to reel back and try to deck you in the face. What do we roll here?
Brawl versus dodge.
All right.
Unless Frederick wants to counterattack with her own brawl.
Yeesh.
You know what? Jezebel misses with that 80 out of 70. Or that 85 out of 70, I do believe.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, excellent. Good.
Oh. Is that a 45 or an
Frederick
85?
dodges into the punch.
Yep. 85 on an 85.
Alright, so yeah, both of you are just... Alright, so because of this, both of you actually end up tumbling down the stairs. Like, doing a little, like, those scenes where both of you are holding each other, like...
Jerk back to dodge the punch.
Yeah, both of you are, like, holding each other, like, trying to punch each other as you're, going down the stairs.
Oh, wait, does Pete fall?
Pete, make a dodge check.
It's like,
Oh no! Oh no! Like wait, my dodge or my dex?
Dodge.
Okay, I need to get under a 4.
Fetcher goes to dodge, slips, and while still
Success!
holding on to Jez, just
Alright.
accidentally pulls her down the stairs with him.
Yeah, and then
Sliding down the stairs while Jez is just like on, like
Dancing.
I need both Jezebel and Frederick to make luck checks.
Oh God! No!
well, that's a success.
Oh, let's see what I got. My 68. We can do this.
All right. Now,
54?
now
I
Frederick
believe-
succeeded better. So, which means as you get down to the bottom of the stairs, Frederick ends up on top.
Are you okay?
One second. Je ne suis rien de tout cela.
I assume that person behind the fence was important to you, based off your reaction.
Ma fille.
I heard the man say something about it, son.
Oui, mon garçon.
Oh,
And then about a family reunion. Assume they're your family. Come on. So you're just lying on the floor now.
Pete will
Jezebel.
help out. Sorry.
Jezebel clearly does not want to be touched and is brushing off every hand offered to her and helping herself up.
All right. Pete isn't going to touch them without permission, but he will he will offer them a hug as in like do you need one?
You
For
don't
a
like
moment-
physical contact with other people, do you?
For a moment, Jezebel pauses, looking at Pete as if this gesture is foreign to her. She can't quite comprehend it. She just kind of squints for a moment, holding one hand up, curled over her mouth, just shaking. And I'm going to flip a coin for this. All right, call it,
I
Chatty.
go heads.
Tails. She's going to go against her nature and take it. Ooh. So she's just kind of looks down for a second, looks at Pete, looks at Frederick, and very tentatively lowers her arms and just kind of stretches them out and makes a little grabby hand gesture at Pete. This is probably the most vulnerable you've seen her being so far.
Pete will walk a little closer and give them a big old hug. Trying to put them at ease in any way he can. Don't worry. I'm sure we can get them back. It just take a bit of time.
One second.
Well, we best hurry. Don't know if they...
Now, I want
Well,
I want Jezebel to make an idea check with a penalty die.
All right. And I roll the D10 or the 10's 10 again.
The 10's 10.
For the penalty.
10's 10, and you take the
Yeah,
worst
the times
result.
10 again.
Damn.
So between a
76.
10 and a 70. Ooh.
So 73, what does that get you?
My idea is 65, so unfortunately I don't think I passed that.
Yeah. So
Unless I'm allowed to spend luck on it.
I'm gonna say no, not in this one, because your character's too distraught.
Alright.
You thought you were remembering something, but then your mind rejects it, more focusing on the situation.
Combien de temps encore toucher et séparé?
Okay. Pete will poke them for a few more seconds before slowly letting go.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Is where that chain link fence, is that the only way to get to the second floor?
No. So that is past the Raven door.
Okay.
The hallway does turn to the left before the chain link fence area.
Mhm.
And it turns down this looks to be like an attic area, very worn down, but there's not much, nothing interesting over here.
Don't be too hard on them, boss. They've been through a lot.
I just.
Pete, go ahead and make a. I
That's-
want you to make an idea check.
Alright, my intelligence is a 65, so I hope I do well. 42! Success.
So, you remember that there's an area of this house that you yourself have not seen yet, that Jezebel did see. And you might be able to explore that area. You might be able to explore that area now, or actually, you should be able to explore the area now that the nests are gone.
Eh. Let's just have a look around and see if we can find a path or anything useful. Just something. Let's just have a look. See. Oh goodness, my stomach's getting bad. And Pete will probably just have a go left from where the chain link fence is, and just have a bit of a look around.
All right, Frederick, is there any place that you would like to look? Because there is the Raven door at the first landing of the stairs.
Well, without the necessary pieces in order to open the door, the key, there's no way to open it. So I'll follow along with everyone else, make sure they're okay,
All right.
especially Jezebel. She needs to be going through some things, especially seeing her family.
Yeah.
And
Jezebel.
based off the look of a. Can I do an idea check? Because I saw Charon, right?
Yes.
Yes, and Charon and Cerberus are identical twins. They have individual features because they wanted to be their own people.
Mm-hmm. Would recognizing that both of them look the same require an idea check?
Yeah. It's still an idea check.
Because essentially he's tying the things together that if Charon, based off Jez's reaction, is his family, then Cerberus, the one I found earlier that in the past, down in the basement, is related to her. That's a success.
All right. Yeah, you're able to piece together that kid you saw upstairs is in fact a twin of Cerberus. But you
He said, "Fucking mother." It's Jez.
you also get the feeling that Lucas, the person that took Charon, might not be infected. No, this is not Resident Evil
I would
Village. Boom, this is not Resident Evil
would
Village.
Oh my god! I would like to note that Jezebel hasn't cried, and her demeanor is shifting again, back into that anger that it was previously. But she's not screaming anymore. How worried are you, y'all?
I've had the same thought. Whole kid that got run over is related to her. I don't think I can tell her the information, at least until now. Based off her reaction, boss, I don't think that she would like that information.
But yeah. So
We should keep it to ourselves for now.
yeah. So you know that was a twin of Cerberus, and you have the sneaking suspicion that Lucas is not infected.
Let's just get this cure and maybe save as much possible people as we can, eh? It's always been the plan, boss. Hey, miss. Tell getting quite frustrated over everything. We will find that boy of yours. Isn't that right, Pete? Pete? Spacing out again. Daddy.
Chatty,
Yes, sir.
pay attention.
You're spacing out again, my man.
Sorry.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. I've never been in this part of the house before.
Besides that door over there, even on it.
I mean, it's worth a look. I suppose.
Is there anyone else upstairs to go?
Just the Raven door. But there's also a part of the house that, this house that has not been investigated yet. That can be accessed.
You guys checked everything downstairs? Oh, you've never been in this area before.
Hey. No, it's always been stuck to the first floor.
Well, based off the phone call earlier, that Margaret bitch is dead. I think she created the bugs. If she's dead, then the bugs are dead as well. Are there any places that you couldn't get to because of the bugs?
First, you mentioned something about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm bad with words. Pete will probably lead the net. I mean, there was definitely a place with the stuff I couldn't get to.
Well, let's try there then.
Alright. Pete, where do you lead them to?
You said it was upstairs, didn't you? The place I couldn't go?
No, there was a place downstairs that you couldn't get to when the bugs were
Oh, yeah,
present.
yeah, sorry, you're right,
And you guys didn't even weren't able to get to it last session.
Well then, the one we weren't able to get to. Oh, yeah.
You guys still have access to the map. Go ahead and tell me where you're going.
What section was the place with the hives? Or the bugs?
Well, there was the living room, which you guys went to get to through that tunnel, and then you went back through the tunnel to go back to the living room to go to the stairs. But there's also the dining room, and you weren't able to access the phone before because of the bugs.
Ah.
But there's another
You guys
spot
wanna check-
that couldn't be accessed, period, because of how big the nest was.
Which one was that?
There was, well, that one is for Jezebel, because Jezebel was the only one that saw that area.
I'm so sorry, say that again?
There's an area that Jezebel couldn't reach because of a huge nest.
Jezebel with the flamethrower.
Jezebel, make an idea check.
Oh no.
Since you don't remember, we're gonna see if your character remembers.
Since I don't. $65, okay. Let's go. Oh, 40! Or just a 30, I don't know.
I'm gonna kindly ask you to refrain from the screaming because that peaked the audio.
Sorry. Is that a 40 or a 30?
That's a 30. Remember, all 10s are zeros.
Alright. Alright, that is slightly better than a half success on the idea check.
So, you remember there was an area when that was completely blocked off by a nest when you were at the docks. When you found the final piece of the flamethrower.
Well, you know what? Pete's about to learn 2 words of French whether he fucking likes it or not, because this one comes with a very universal gesture. She's curling her finger in the follow me motion. Suis-moi. Suis-moi.
Fuck.
And she's going to start walking in that direction.
Alright.
It will follow.
So, you go out and you see that the nest that was blocking your path before is gone.
Oh boy, we're about to find out. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
So we're on the second floor of the old house?
You are back on the first floor
Ah.
at the docks.
Well, wait, this is bad. That the lady said to meet up with her when we had all the ingredients.
So, Jezebel, do you go to the building that you weren't able to access before?
Yup.
Alright. The door is unlocked. This looks to be a water station. This area is partially what powers the house or the property. And there's also a bunch of boats here. And go ahead and make a spot hidden check.
Okay, I know where we are. I have a map open.
Spot hidden check. Let's see. My 57. Let's go. All right, I'll take a 23.
So you
And that's better than half.
Yep. So you you spot the Raven Key.
Ici. Jezebel is going to pick it up and flourish it at Frederick and Pete. Just kind of gently waving it in the air. Ici.
Hey, look, it's the Raven Key. That door upstairs.
But you
Ah,
also spot an ID card. Looks like a very weird ID card. Has a strange symbol on it. You don't recognize it.
Isabel's going to take it.
All right. So give me a moment. Let me send you the let me send you the logo. There you go. There, if you wish to share it with the others, you can.
Of course, she shares it with the others.
All right. Go ahead and put it in files.
Alrighty, 1 second.
All right, Frederick. You, I want you to make. All right. Oh, never mind. Yeesh. Go ahead and make an education check. Your occupation may help you recognize this.
Yeesh. That's a fail by 2.
Would you like to push it? Spend luck.
I'll spend 2 luck.
All right. So
Nice.
this is the logo of the Blue Umbrella Corporation. A pharmaceutical company.
What the hell is this doing? The blue umbrella symbol? After all their transgressions, they wouldn't dare have something to do with this.
It,
All the talk about fixing their old mistakes.
what in the damnation are you on about?
This. It's a symbol of the blue umbrella. They're a pharmaceutical company who has, say, the history is not great. But in recent events, they've been trying to better themselves as a corporation.
Oh, right. Because I think you talked about that with me a bit earlier. Sorry, it's just slipped my mind.
Yes.
Well, at least badge doesn't exactly make that point less worrisome.
Well, they made their role clear with preventing situations like these, but they have some title word if badge like this is here. regardless, it's useless to us. Just now I know that Umbrella has indeed ties to this situation.
Right. So, you guys go to the Raven door now that you guys have the key.
What's that over there? Looks like an outhouse.
Oh, you're talking about the house to or the building to the north. Yeah, that was where Jezebel found the final piece of the flamethrower.
Okay.
Just a storage closet.
I like how you swap their places. I know what you did.
Anyways,
Anyway, sure, we'll go upstairs and use the Raven key on the door.
all right. So the Raven key unlocks the Raven door, and on the other side you see another door. Yes, another door. But this has a strange mechanism. The only thing that's lighting this room is another lantern, but it seems to be on a scale, and something is supposed to be hanging on the other side of the scale. This is where you fucked up, Chatty. Chatty.
Yes.
This is where you fucked up.
The bugs, the crystal.
The lantern.
There's a lantern on the scale.
A lantern. Sorry, that's what I meant. That's what I meant by crystal. Why did I say crystal instead of lantern? Sorry.
Say, is this lantern like fastened to the scale?
Yeah, it's fastened.
So how exactly does the lantern mix with this?
We had something like this lantern. Could have. Something has to sit on the scale in order to open the mechanism to the next room.
And I'm guessing that was the lantern that smashed. Huh. I may not have messed up.
Why? I mean, there was that lantern that the bug lady was carrying. You know what happened to it?
In a moment of anger, may or may not have smashed it on the ground. It just shattered, and the bug lady turned into crystals, and all her bugs just disappeared. So, it's a double-edged sword, I'd argue.
Well, without that lantern, unless we find something of equal weight to this lantern, I don't think we can open this thing. normally in that case.
Well, how much would you like estimate a lantern weighs?
I have no idea. Depends on the type of lantern.
Make an appraisal check.
Well, it was magical. Which one of us makes a what check?
Any appraisal check. Any of you.
Appraisal. Mine is a 5. So, what's your? Okay, can we all make one, or is it only one of us?
Any or all. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, well then might as well try it. I need to get a 5.
Oh no!
How did you get 100?
Fail.
Fail.
You
We
got
both
30,
got 40. How the hell did we both get 40?
We both got 30.
Oh,
So the
30.
10
Yes,
on-
sorry, I forgot about the 10.
I got 90 because the 10 is a 0.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, so none of you know what model or weight this lantern is.
Okay.
I mean, hell, there's no way this thing knows that it's actually a lantern on the scale. Just needs something to weigh just as much.
Well,
Frederick.
Since we don't know how much the
Actually, no.
lantern weighs.
Actually, no, not Frederick. Jezebel. Make an idea check. So,
Excuse me, is that an 8?
18.
no,
No, wait.
Yeah,
No.
18.
10
No,
is
that-
a 0.
no,
Quit
that
telling me wrong, chatty.
no, that's an 18.
Sorry. Oh, that's an 18? Okay, so chatty's
It-
telling me right. My bad.
It's on,
Thank you.
it's on the D10 that a 10 is a 0, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, on the D10. Okay. Then yeah, the previous one was correct. I'm reading it wrong. My apologies.
So, this is so Jezebel has this strange, like, they need this urge to let off some steam, and they think this is the perfect opportunity to let off steam. You get the strong urge to just grab Pete's gun and yank it, and then just start wailing on the other lantern with it.
You know what? I'm here for this. And here's exactly how this happens. You just see Jezebel standing there, listening to Pete and Frederick talk. She's just looking between them, getting more and more frustrated until finally she just walks up to Pete, snatches his gun out of his hands, and just starts beating the shit out of the lantern like, fuck this shit. We're
Wait,
done
wait, what?
talking.
Well, my gun. Oh no, I just got that baby waxed.
And then so you start smashing the lantern, and you manage to break the handle, causing the lantern to fall, and you also are smashing it to the point where it doesn't even get a chance to spark a fire. And the scale then corrects itself. Because there's no weight on either side.
Oh,
Pete's attachment to his gun must be going off crazy. He's
yeah.
just seeing his beauty just being abused.
As soon as Pete gets his gun back, he is cuddling it, kissing it, and going, "It's all right now. I got you.
Listen. Here's how that goes. Here's how that one goes. As soon as Jezebel breaks the other weight off and the scale rights itself, Jezebel walks back over to Pete, just bows her head politely, and presents his gun like, "Thank you."
It's got
Pete is-
scratches. It's
He
dead.
just like, he just immediately grabs it, starts like gently caressing it and kissing it.
Here's your child. It may have broken ribs and a black
It's
eye,
alright.
but
I got you now. I got you now. Look at you play. Oh god. Oh god. The emotional anguish.
What did Pete?
just
What
hear in
What
his
did Pete
head,
name their gun? What did Pete name their gun?
Percy.
"Oh
Percy.
no, my baby!"
Oh no, my Percy! My poor, sweet little
Oh, no, my
Percy.
Percy.
You should not say that like that.
But listen,
was
listen,
similar
Pete.
words.
Listen, Pete has a very unhealthy relationship with their gun, though. That's their mania.
I mean, to them it seems healthy.
I tell you, there's no. I mean, do we even want to know who's the one pumping here?
Oh God!
It's a bolt-action rifle. You don't pump it like a shotgun.
I know. I just thought the joke was.
Oh my God!
At least you have to oil them up every now and occasion.
Let's stop.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
Oh.
All right, shut up,
Load
Boom!
'em up.
Shut up!
I guess you could say you use firing as loud.
Christ!
Empty in the chamber.
All right, so
As
the
soon as
door is open. So the door's fucking open. All right, the door is open.
Open, let's go!
Get to the door's open. We walk through the door.
Let's go, we're walking!
So you
Walking
see,
through the door.
so Jezebel and Pete, you make sanity checks. Frederick is fine because they have lost maximum amount of sanity for the day.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, against my 68.
That's a
96.
and you have a 68. You have 68 sanity.
Oh, wait, no, 72. My bad. I
All right.
looked at luck and I'm a little I have a little bit of dyscalculia.
All right. What about Pete?
Sorry, what was the roll again?
Sanity.
My thing cut out for a sec.
Sanity.
Sanity. Good. I need to get under.
Oh God.
39.
What's your sanity at?
44.
Man,
That's
Yeah,
a fumble. That's a fumble.
So I had to get
So-
one fumble or fail at
so-
reroll.
No. So fumbles are if you fail a reroll, or if you get if your stat is below 50, then the fumble range is 95 to 100. If the
no.
skill or stat is 50 or above, then it's 100. So
you're more likely to fumble with the less sanity you have.
yeah, it's more, you're more likely to fumble with less sanity. So you fumbled. So which means Jezebel loses 1 sanity. Pete, I need you to roll me a D6. And I need you to double it. I need you to double it.
Let's
You
see.
lose 8 sanity.
I
So
lost max sanity for the day.
no, Frederick lost max sanity for the day.
I know I lost around 10 when I opened the book, but we rested after it, so I think it got reset. Fuck.
Yeah, and if you lose more than a fifth of your sanity, you gain indefinite sanity.
Well, my starting was 55, so I think I'm gonna be at 30 something.
Yes, but what is the
fifth?
what is your insane?
My max
number?
sanity. Oh, my insane number is 11. Sorry.
Yeah, so which means you now gain
Yes,
an
you lose
indefinite
at least
madness.
11
So,
sanity at once.
Oh, okay. I'm losing 8.
Yeah. So you go.
no, not
So,
at
I
once,
was at
in a single
44,
day.
so I
In
am
a
at-
single day. In a single in-game day. So, which means,
You mean, like,
Chatty,
get reset?
so which means, Chatty,
Yeah.
you are gaining an indefinite madness. Because you've lost more than...
Wait.
In-game
Well, I
day.
would have already. But I would
In-game...
have already lost all the sanity that I could receive for a day, if the rest didn't clear that up.
No,
I
so,
lost 10. How
so-
much do I take in a day?
So you stop losing sanity. So how I'm ruling this is, you keep losing sanity, but once you reach a point where you're getting indefinite madness, you lose all that sanity so you're still going to lose 8 sanity. And from that point on, you're not allowed to lose any more sanity for the rest of the in-game day.
So do I have temporary insanity then?
You have indefinite insanity because you've lost more than
the entire game.
yeah, because you've lost more than 11 because you've lost more than 11 sanity within an in-game day.
Yeah.
Oh, did we
session.
did we not take an in-game day of rest?
You took some hours. You
Situation.
took some hours, yes,
Yeah.
but you did not take a full day of rest.
Oh.
So which means this madness is going to last for the rest of the game because the only way to heal from indefinite madness is a month of downtime. With that, let me look at the stuff. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
What's right?
Roll me a d10.
He is checking on which manias to give you.
Ah, I'm getting another mania. Yay!
A 1.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a 1 on the D10.
Okay, so you got amnesia.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, you've got amnesia. You have no idea who you are or where you are, and your memories will slowly
Don't
return
most
over
amnesia
time.
people- Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought amnesia people still knew who they were, but just forgot memories.
No, amnesia is the loss of every memory that they have, aside from their muscle memory, which is how to move and speak. Because you can't really get rid of muscle memory. Now, with that, because you're getting amnesia, I think you're only going to get a phobia. You're only going to get a phobia. You're not going to get another mania. We're going to say that Okay, Caddy, I'm going to let you decide this since you have amnesia. Do you want something funny or do you want something okay, do you want something that's funny and almost makes sense, or do you want something that is ironic?
In like in what sense?
As in like this is something that you do and it's kind of counterintuitive to what you do.
What do you mean counterintuitive? Like what am I doing?
It is just that's for you to figure out. So do you want something funny but makes sense, or do you want something ironic?
Sorry, I'm just a bit confused about. So
I'm gonna give you the fear of handguns.
like, what does this have to do with the amnesia? Oh, sorry, is this for the?
This is for the phobia.
Phobia.
You forget that you're.
Oh, this is for the phobia. Okay, yeah.
You've forgotten who you are and what you do, so you've entirely forgotten that you are a hunter.
Yeah.
And your backstory, essentially.
Okay, so something funny and kind of makes sense, or something ironic. Oh, God. Something funny and kind of makes sense.
All right. Does your character
Yes, you're a hunter develops fear for handguns.
Does your character view Jezebel as beautiful?
Fear of women.
I say so, yeah.
So we're gonna give you calignophobia, the fear of beautiful women.
You know what? I'm on board with this because so many other people have made me want to delete Jezebel for reasons, TM. And I'm here. I'm on board. I'm so here for this. Thank you. Let's go.
What's that called?
He-
What's that
He
called
just
again?
snaps into existence, forgets where he is or what he's doing. Sees a beautiful woman, immediately terrified. Sees me, a
Just like
man
Ugly.
with a bandage over his forehead, bruised back in the back of the head, wielding a shotgun, handgun, knife,
Oh,
hatchet, and
no.
a chainsaw.
wait, for
rugged
now,
claws.
I'm forgetting about Jezebel. That's actually really sad.
yeah, you forget that you know these people.
I'm sorry. What's the phobia called again? Of being afraid of beautiful women. What's it called?
It's called calignophobia. That's spelt CALIGYNE phobia.
Yeah, I don't need to spell it correctly. As long as it's spelled in a way I pronounce it correctly.
Where's Pete's hometown? Where's Pete from?
Yeah, he was born in Texas and moved to Louisiana.
Okay, so he's American, so he's not foreign.
But I am going to say that this does trigger a personal story chapter. But also speaking of personal story chapter, I did forget to do this for Jezebel. I need both Jezebel and Pete to make another sanity check because your personal stories have been triggered.
Didn't I already do that for the note, or is this a different one?
No, this is a different one.
Okay, that's a 4, I believe. That's a success.
All right,
Success.
roll a d10.
Or extreme success.
All right, regain 7 sanity.
Woo! Almost fully counteracted the things I lost, except I
Yeah.
still have the insanity.
Yeah. Jezebel, go ahead and make your sanity check.
I am encumbered because I unequipped the chains.
All right.
So I'll equip the
I
shield.
don't think I made it, boss.
All right, so you lose.
That's 96 out of 71.
All right, so you lose 1 point of sanity instead of gaining.
Welp. And I now have 70 sanity. There we go.
Yep. Oh gosh. So with that, hold on, I was tagged in. Oh. Okay, that's why I was tagged. All right. All right, so with that, now I can describe what you guys are seeing. You guys are seeing, you guys are seeing, an altar, a shrine of a severed arm that shows obvious signs of necrosis. And there's a needle or a syringe next to it.
Huh? Where? Where am I?
This is the ingredient. This is the first ingredient to the cure. The severed arm with the syringe.
We got our first ingredient for the cure.
What here? Where am I?
Hey.
Who are you people?
Hey. Pete. It's us. You don't remember?
Pete, who? What? Why?
You okay?
And he just like looks, he's like in his frantic panicking, he looks over to Jezebel, and then just suddenly screams and falls to the ground.
Hey. Put my hand on his shoulder. What seems to be the matter? You just looked at this altar and you just suddenly started cowering in fear.
Who are you?
And that is where we'll end the session.
Oh, you? You?
Oh, I don't know if Fedric would do it, but like the moment I take the hand off the altar, this is something that I would do. You just hear loud, just groaning and thumping in the other rooms. Because then we pass through multiple rooms to get to this altar.
Yes.
Like this altar's in like a corridor at the end.
Mhm.
There's like 2 or 3 rooms to get to this hallway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few rooms, but yeah. But yeah, you now have the first ingredient, and also we have Pete, who is suffering from amnesia. So yeah, that's a great place to end the session.
And there's a loud thud coming from the room that we just exited.
God damn it, now I'm imagining the mind electric over Pete.
So
He's suffering an amnesia attack, and we're about to be attacked physically by Molded.
Are you there by the way, Kieran? I don't know if you're talking on mute or not.
No, I'm not talking on mute.
Oh, okay, my bad, sorry, just checking.
I'm struggling with my ADHD, if I'm honest.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
that's fair enough. No, don't worry. I'm
I'm doing my best to parse everything as it's happening. I'm just not processing very well.
No, don't worry. I mean, you've seen how much I struggle with it. No judgment here.
So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
no, fuck you. I'm gonna judge 110%. You a bitch.
Crumble down. I was seeing
I am a broke little bitch. I'm too broke to pay attention.
I asked for. I put down on my
Too
birthday
broke
list
to pay
fidget
for
toys,
an
so they should help me
attention span.
when I get that. I'm gonna be getting some fidget toys soon enough, so they're gonna help me a lot with this stuff.
Oh god, they will, trust me. I need to play with my fidget toys more, but my little squishy donuts are so icky, sticky, yucky. I hate it. I need to wash them.
Anyways, with that, yeah, good job, guys.
Woo! Yeah, I got amnesia. Let's go.
So when I take the hand off the altar, does anything happen in the rooms we came from?
That's what you guys are gonna have to figure out next session.
Figure out hear something at least. Bang, bang, bang.
With that, so yeah, I'll give you the list of ingredients before next session. Yeah. Who's excited to be in a movie of Saw?
Jezebel will play the games.
I don't want a meta game, but I hope we reach somewhere important. All that. In game, I know where to go in order to avoid such an occasion, such a situation.
Yeah. Just remember, I have changed. Just remember, I have changed quite a bit of the map. So
Because of my lantern shenanigans.
not just that, but
Not
like
that, but the items, he's changed them.
yeah.
From the original game. I noticed with the with the burner nozzle and the rogue and the crow key, he just swapped their places around.
So you won't be able to just cheese it, I
Yeah,
presume.
because when I said, is that an outhouse over there? The outhouse is normally where you find the crow key in game.
Yeah.
But you found it in the water station, which is where you find the burner nozzle.
Yeah.
Which we found in the
In the outhouse.
thing. Yeah. What?
But also, one of the major changes I made was the incinerator room.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I don't know if my mind is creating that up where you get shoved inside of an incinerator.
so no, so that room is I changed it into a puzzle death trap room, where the door is meant to slam behind you if you stay in there for too long, and you have to solve a puzzle or get burned alive in order to escape.
I love that grammar there, Seth.
Yeah.
You either solve the puzzle or burn alive in order to escape.
Yes.
I mean, either way, you're escaping the room. You either escape alive or escape dead.
Exactly.
Or you escape, not remembering who you used to be.
And that puzzle was going to be pretty difficult too.
So, roughly how long would it take me to get a memory back?
It depends on your character's actions and what they experience.
Ah, fair enough. All inside a hole inside of someone, help me understand what's going
All right.
on inside
So,
my mind.
Don't get me copyright strike. Do not get me copyright strike.
Oh, sorry, is that copyrighted?
Yes, it is.
Everything you sing is copyrighted.
Everything?
Yes.
Unless you sing
Only
a
if you didn't
non-copyright.
write it, yes.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know.
YouTube is much more strict about this stuff. So yeah.
And
Like,
that's
even if
why
it's
I
someone
like.
singing it and not them actually playing the music?
Yes.
Oh wow, YouTube's a bitch.
Unless
That's why
you,
you sing songs by non-copyright artists.
yeah. There's also, or you just make a full-on cover, because you can't.
Even if you make a cover?
A parody.
No. You can even just make a cover.
Yeah, just you singing
Oh.
and the music slightly changed.
Oh, okay. Still, that seems a little dookie. Like, you just sing this song for like 10 seconds because it's catchy, and then boom, copyright strike.
It's happened before off YouTube, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a bit bullshit.
you know, the Happy Birthday song is copyrighted.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? What? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
People have been sued for singing it in public.
That is song. Literally every fucking birthday party almost ever conceived. How do you copyright that?
I mean, it's just law. Like, words can even be copyrighted. Like, remember with
Or trademarked.
React? Yeah, trademark. Even, like, the React channel tried to copyright or trademark the word React.
So if you said react on a video, you would have gotten fucking sued.
It was thrown out. It was thrown out really fast though because of how common a word React is.
Fair enough.
It's
Thankfully.
the whole thing with patents as well, but regardless.
So you can't,
Taco
like,
Bell.
trademark a word if it's.
Taco Bell even tried to trademark Taco Tuesdays, and that failed because every taco place has done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if other places do it a lot, or the word is very common, you can't trademark it.
Mm-mm.
Plus, that's also how I get demonetized, and I want to try to keep my videos monetized.
Alright, sorry Beth, I didn't know. I shall. If I sing, I shall mute myself.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, there is no raid function on YouTube, so basically, instead of finding someone to raid, we just simply say, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and if you're new around here, please subscribe. If you enjoyed your time here, please hit the like button. And well, as always, I have been your game master, Feth the Exorcist. These have been my investigators. And until next time, everyone,
Keep flapping those wings. Bye-bye!
Hally ho, lads.